Then being literally, like I say, like absolute to failure, to fatigue, life or death situation. Hello my friends, and welcome back to another video on YouTube. I know it's been a very long time that I've posted, literally almost half a year, and I'll be honest with you guys about what we've been doing because I obviously want to be as transparent with you as I can. With me and my partner having started our own online shop and our own online business, as well as me learning my personal training, as well as me working, with me literally just coming back from one of my shifts and working just now. It definitely has been a very hard routine to be able to get in. But nonetheless, I still want to be able to post videos for you guys, to be able to help and give you value, to be able for you to help kickstart your fitness journey or continue on going with your fitness journey like I'm going through mine, and just like in general, because I feel it's very essential that we all help each other out, and yeah, that we basically do what we can to be able to survive in the fitness world and the fitness industry. Please remember, my friends, before I start this video, I am not a licensed professional in terms of personal training. Currently undergoing personal training, but still I'm not a professional, and even if I was, I would still not advise you to follow everything that I do. I'm here just to give advice, and I'm here just to help you the best I can. But everything I say is to help you, but it doesn't mean you need to follow it. So please, you've got the whole autonomous decision to make for yourselves. Obviously, I will say it how it is, in my opinion, give you the consequences, give you the benefits, and do my best for you to make an informed decision. But please do remember, it's always your decision at the end of the day. Obviously, the channel's not about any malicious things, of course, only to help you guys out. But obviously, please do trust and believe what you wish. It's completely up to you, my friends. But please, can you put three things for me, please, in the comments that you're grateful for today? The mental aspect in training is just as equivalent as the physical, so please state 3 things down in the comments below that you yourselves are grateful for. As you can see, I've acquired some new attire, a whiteboard of justice, or dreams, whatever you want to call it. Just I want to be able to visually show you guys and help to explain my points by writing them down. And no, it's not to pick my nose. Let's get started with this video. Now, hello. Granted, yes, you cannot see step 4, but yep, that looked a bit weird. But granted, you cannot see step 4. Nonetheless, we'll explain these points because these 3 are basically the most important. Let's go. What I'm showing here is literally just basically my plan when I get back into the gym. To be honest with you guys, I'm not even joking. Completely transparent with you guys always. I've literally not been training like at all for literally about 4 months. I've just literally been maintaining my weight as best as I can. Obviously, because of COVID, that's why I haven't been training. The reason I wanted to show you this is because I want to be able to explain to you guys what I'll be doing when I get back into the gym, back into training, to be getting back my results as quickly as I can from the muscle that I've lost, from the flabbiness that I feel, and also to improve and become even stronger and leaner than I did last time. Here we go with step number 1. I do really love this Mickey Mouse stick, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a kid again. Going on with workouts, that's step number 1. Workouts. This is personally what I would do. Half sets and half the weight. This is only within like the first maybe 2 weeks of me starting, right? So it'll be half sets to half the weight. The reason for that is because when you go in, you want to stimulate your muscles, but your muscles are going to be stimulated anyway because you've got good muscle memory. If you haven't been working out for a long period of time, you technically can have a second or even third newbie gains, you know, depending on for the period that you haven't worked out. You can build the muscle up that you used to have, right, and feel really good really quick. Normally it takes about half the time. So normally it takes about half the time to build the muscle that you got before. So I haven't been training for about 4 months, so it'll take me about 2 months to be in the shape I was back then from now when the gym's open on April the 12th, which I cannot wait. That will be a very good day. I'm actually more excited for that day than I am for Christmas, and I'm not even joking. Half the sets, half the weight, like I said, to reduce your chance of injury. You don't want to have something like DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. You don't want to be having too significant soreness, which is why I personally would not go for your sets that you used to straight away, not even within the first week or two. Just literally ride it out, build it up gradually. Even if you want 3 weeks, you know, or even a month, just do it gradually, you know. You're not rushing, you're not in competition with anything or anyone, obviously, but yourself. So there's just no point. The next important thing, same volume. The reason you want the same volume is because you want to keep that intensity. The 3 fundamental ways to build the muscle: progressive overload, eccentric training, and volume training. So definitely you want to have the same volume as you did before in the set. You just want to have half the set, if that makes sense. If anything, you can actually increase the reps in the set to make the stimulus harder for yourself, because you won't be lifting as much weight. But again, that's up to you. Then we go on to RPE, rate of perceived exertion. So you want to have the reduced RPE. You don't want it to be too high. You would have 0 to 10. With 0 being absolutely no effort, literally me standing like this and just chilling out, right, no problem. And then me going 10 and literally going like, I don't do that face, I don't think, during my workouts. I'd like to think not, but I probably do. And then that's basically how you go, is from 0 to 10. 10 being literally, like I say, like absolute to failure, to fatigue, life or death situation. These weights, you want to be about half what you used to be. You want to be about 5 out of 10. So there definitely should be enough stimulus for you to feel that your muscles are working, but you don't need to go to failure, to fatigue like crazy, you know, because like I say, you got your muscle memory, you've got your motor neurons, they're already going to innovate the muscle. That muscle memory is still there. Therefore, your muscles will literally build very easily to the size they were before, because of that connection that you built with them before. If I'm getting too sciencey, I do apologize. Basically, I really do want to keep things simple for you. Basically, if you're a newbie gainer, you're going to build muscle really easily. And if you trained before and then took a break like me because of the COVID, then when you go back, you're going to build the muscle really quickly again to the size you used to be. That's simple. Progressive overload. Number 1. Literally my number 1. All the time with progressive overload, you just want to gradually just build up over the weeks to the stage that you are at and beyond. Safely and nicely, calmly, just, again, no rush. But do make sure, as the famous Greg Doucette says, make sure every single time you go into the gym is a bit harder than last time. And when I say a bit harder, I literally do mean a bit harder than last time. Does not need to be like crazy hard. You don't need to go from an RPE of 0 to 10 or from 5 to 10. You just literally need to go a bit harder than last time. If you were doing 8 reps, do 9 reps. Then going on to nutrition. Now with nutrition, this is the absolute most fundamental bit in my opinion. One thing with nutrition that's very important is to maintain your calories. And this is my personal opinion. If I was to want to lose weight, obviously I want to be in a calorie deficit, but hear me out. The reason I want to be in a maintaining calorie state is because if I maintain my calories, then what will happen is that the lean muscle I'll build, and also I will just get leaner from the food that I eat by eating more protein, because the protein have a high thermogenic effect, because their protein is a very long molecule, so it takes more energy for it to be broken down. Because of that, it uses up more energy and more calories, and therefore you actually lose calories as well. You just become leaner. Obviously, this is in addition with your cardio as well. Don't get me wrong, you don't just eat protein and lose weight. You need to do cardio, that's very essential. But with enough protein, because of the high thermogenic effect, you can have that. That's why I personally would maintain my calories. Again, that's my personal opinion. Please do what you think is right for you. Higher protein intake equals a greater rate of fat loss because of what I said, because of the higher thermogenic effect. Plus also it increases muscle preservation as well, and also builds up muscle synthesis because of the positive nitrogen balance that your muscles will have. So therefore you'll be able to build muscle. Carb is the thing that provides the energy. That's the thing that is stored as glycogen. Therefore, if it's stored as glycogen, then it can be stored in the liver and in your muscles. So therefore, later on, you can actually use that as energy. Issue with fat, fat's fat, you know? Fat is literally fat, obviously. Even my sister could have worked that one out. That's saying something. I love you, sis, really. Not to worry. But with the fat, it's just fat. you know? It's literally going to be used up or stored. That's it. And most of the time, because you cannot use it too much fat, it will actually be just stored as fat, you know, as adipose tissue. Carb quantity does not matter. Fat quantity does matter. The reason fat quantity matters is clearly because it's fat. Fat literally have 9 calories per 1 gram of fat. Carbs have 4 calories. Moving on to step number 3. Literally that's step number 3. Please, whatever you do, guys, do not underestimate mental training. Trust me, mental fitness is literally absolutely essential to this, and even step 4. Step 4, I'll explain to you later on what it is. But literally, mental training, in my opinion, is the most key aspect. When you feel good, when you can logically think, when you don't have any negative emotions, and when you really clear your mind, right? That's a difficult thing to do. And this is why I'm saying mental training is absolutely crucial. Because literally especially in today's society with social media, again, this is all my opinion, but in today's society, because of social media and prejudice and all these judgments, it's definitely not good at what's happening. And I know because I've been affected by it, you know, and that's why I had to meditate, listen to people on YouTube to help myself with this. It's a very long process, but it's one that will definitely help, because you can't control the external environment and what goes around you. What you can control is the internal environment, yeah? Again, my opinion, please, if you have any negative comments about that, it's like I said, it's my opinion. With mental training, one of the things is with time management. That's obviously a skill, not really mental, but it can help with your mentality. If you have a clearer mentality, you have better time management. So it's sort of like prioritizing things, doing them in order. Should I eat this donut? Should I not? How will it affect me? How many calories do I have left? In my personal opinion, you can eat what you want as long as you meet your macronutrient goals and you're within the caloric range that you need to be in a day, whether that's a surplus, a deficit, or maintaining. You know, it depends which one you're in, what your goal is, but as long as you're meeting that and as long as you're taking enough protein and you're working out well, what's the issue? You know, a bit of sugar is not going to kill you. It's not going to hurt you. You get what I mean? Eat what you want, but meet those 3 goals like I said. Now you'll come to find, obviously, to meet those 3 goals, you need to eat a lot of protein, like chicken, and that's why that's eaten. Not because you have to, but because it actually has the highest amount of protein. Not because of anything else, not because it's stereotypically healthy. Like, it genuinely does have the highest amount of protein, of lean protein intake that you can get. And the best form of protein as well, because there's different types of protein. Next, gratitude. Be grateful, you know? Go throughout life and just be grateful for things. There's so many negative things going on in life, but just sit down and just talk about the good things in life that you're happy for. The reason for this is because you want to get your brain to be thinking in more of a positive manner. When you think in a more of a positive manner, you will be happier in yourself, and that's the most important thing. You need to be happy in yourself. Next step, you need to appreciate it's hard. Like, life is difficult, genuinely, and I completely appreciate and understand. Life is more difficult for others than it is for others. It may be difficult for John than it may be difficult for Peter, you know? Do you get what I'm saying? It's just like stuff like this, but the thing is, unfortunately, that's life, my friends. We do need to find a way through, otherwise, you know, it's life. We all have our problems, you know? And I know that this is all related to fitness. Genuinely, truly it is. But I just don't think many people talk about mental fitness and how crucial and important it actually is, because it's not just physical and being able to lift a weight, you know? Anyone can do that. But not many people can actually really train their mind to be able to really be thinking logically, rationally, and not overthinking about things and thinking too much about things that are not relevant. Need to be focusing on themselves and their own energy. Sorry to go all philosophical on you guys and with chakras and stuff like that, but at the same time, truly, it is a very important thing. But again, my friends, this is my opinion. Finally, commitment. You need to be committed to a process. If you start something, you have to keep going. You will not see results otherwise. Especially if you're a natural lifter, you need to be committed and disciplined. Unless you have God-given genetics, but even if you had God-given genetics, you need to still maintain that with a good regime, you know? I personally don't feel I've been blessed with God building muscle genetics, but that doesn't mean I can't build a good body. It just means it will be a lot harder for me, and I need my protein intake to be good, my fitness workout to be good, my diet to be good, my intake of water to be good, my sleep to be excellent. All these things, you know, it's just very, very crucial. And finally, the last bit, which you cannot see, cardio. I've literally just written, always do it. That's it. No matter bulk, no matter cut, no matter maintain, I don't care what it is. Cardio. All the time. And when I say cardio, you don't need to run like a fool. You don't need to sprint like someone's chasing you from behind. Walking's absolutely fine. 10,000 steps a day keeps the doctor away, or keeps your fat away, I suppose. I don't know. You just need to do it. It's essential. No two ways about it. But again, this is my opinion. If you do enjoy this video, my friends, please do remember to subscribe so I can give you more good content. I appreciate that I have been off, but I do honestly want to give you guys the best value I can. So please do support this channel. If you want, of course, hit the like button, and please, most importantly, comment those 3 things that I said about you being grateful. If you do have any comments, please do message me on Instagram or for whatever it is, and talk about it with each other in the comments, make new friends, whatever. Now, I hope you liked that strategy that I've got planned out for me to do. Again, it is my own opinion and my own take on what I'm going to be doing. Please to understand that you guys, if you're doing something different, like you obviously be doing something different, my friends, but you get what I'm saying. Obviously, I know that you guys appreciate the fact that I'm currently very busy with work, but still, nonetheless, I do want to be posting at least 1 or 2 videos a week, maybe even more if I can. Unfortunately, I cannot set a specific date like I would like to, because of the fact that my schedule is literally all over the place, being a nurse. So it is sort of really difficult. Let me know also what your comeback strategies are going to be for when the gyms reopen. And please remember to focus on your body, mind, and spirit. And I understand that may be cringy, but truly those 3 things, if you can master them, you'll feel a lot better about yourselves, my friends. Okay? So I thank you so much. I hope you have a very good day. I do appreciate you all. I really do. Thank you.